So, Leanda, I hear you also have come up with an app. And based off what I heard so far and the little bit I've got to play with it, it is amazing. Can you tell us a little bit more about your app?
Thank you. Yes, I am so excited. My partners and I created an app. It's Awakening app. It is available for Apple users in the App Store. We're working on the Android push, and that'll be available soon. But we are so excited about this app. We started off building an affirmations app, and then the universe was kind of like, nope, bigger, think bigger.
Think bigger.
Right. And then as it progressed, it turned into, it had a life of its own. And so there's 5 modules to the app. You start off and there's intentional onboarding where there's a minimum of 10 questions that you answer, and that's for the app to gauge your social, emotional, cultural, and spiritual intelligence. So it's going to map and gauge how it interacts with you. There are more questions, so you can go deeper for a more personalized experience, but there is the minimum of 10 to begin with. There's the voice cloning portion, which we're very excited about, and the importance of that, and why we had to have it in. There's a book, The Awakened Brain by Dr. Lisa Miller. And in this book, she she'll interview people and ask them about their most profound spiritual experience. And then
Hmm.
she records them as they're talking about it. And she plays it back to them in an MRI machine. And the bonding centers of the brain lights up, which is the same as when a newborn is breastfeeding or bonding with their mother. The
Oh,
same
deep.
part of the brain, right, is lighting up. And then there is a thickening over the top of the brain, which is while they're having these spiritual experiences. And there's research that people who are depressed and have anxiety and issues, theirs are thinned. So this
Mm.
is it's having profound impact on the brain, on the person, on the healing, on going deeper within themselves. So that was why that was like one of the most important aspects of the app that we wanted to make sure was involved for the healing journey so that we can begin to love ourselves, go deeper within, and then once we love ourselves, like the outside relationships strengthen, our relationship with our higher power strengthens,
Yeah.
and this is how we heal the world. This is how we bring people together. This is how we step into that new age.
Yep.
And yeah, there's the Awakened Conversations module where we have like prompt engineering looped in there where it's having these conversations that you sometimes can't have with your immediate family or the people closest to you. So I personally like ask about like UAPs and other dimensional beings, and these are the
Mm.
conversations that I'm having with mine. And you,
So you can use the voice feature with this, correct?
yes, all of
So
my.
if you are like a 19 Keys or a Billy Carson or Black Matt, you like if you like one of these people, you literally can have these conversations in their voice, right? All you got to do is,
If you, when you go into the cloning feature, you're
yep.
supposed to speak. So if
Mhm.
you can get their voice and record that,
Dang.
yeah. And you can do it a couple times
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
to get the voice that you really want. So like when I did it the first time, like I was kind of like I wasn't sure about what I was saying, and then as I kept using it, I kept re-recording it to get a better gauge of my own personal voice.
Wow.
You
Okay.
could,
Okay. They
yeah,
can even use me. Hey, you can
right,
get me on the Awaken app. Just let me know.
right.
I'll do the prompt for you and everything. Just send me a message. That's amazing. Yeah. I mean, so many of us, like right now, as people are awakening, there's still a lot of people that can't have these conversations with friends, families, husbands, daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like, so much information starts coming in, but if you can have a conversation with Hayru or Billy Carson or 19 Keys, you're straight. You're gonna get some good information from the Awaken app. That's amazing, Linda. What other modules you got?
Right. We've got the coaching, which is another one that I'm very excited about, where it's going to reflect back what you've said. Like you're having an issue, you bring your issue, you're triggered, you bring what's triggering you to the app, and the app, it like peels back the layers of the onions. It tries to get to the root of what's really bothering you.
Mm,
And we've been having profound feedback, and even with myself, like I coach people myself. So I figured, oh, I'm not gonna, I'm I know what I'm doing, like I'm not, but it's giving me advice that I'm finding beneficial. It's giving me, I'll ask, like, what do you suggest that I do to keep to keep myself accountable
all right.
in making these changes? And it's giving me like awesome advice. And I'm like,
Mhm.
wow, this is amazing.
That sounds
So
good. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
and then there's just like general conversation, which is just like your regular chat GBT.
Hmm.
If you want to have like a not awakened conversation, just regular,
Hmm.
what's the recipe or something like that.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. And then there's the voice journaling, which you're basically just speaking into the app. You're journaling about your experiences. You're getting some of the trauma out. Like if you're not comfortable right away talking to someone about some of those experiences you've had that you want to release, you can talk into the app. It's
That's
saving the last three conversations to your phone, and it can, pull back from those conversations to remind you of what the growth or whatever it is that it's pulling from.
all right.
And then also the onboarding question. So it's pulling that information to
Uh,
help you and to remind you of where you are, how, the journey,
hmm.
the progress. Then there's a miracle book where you keep your like synchronicities and those magical moments and the special things the miracles, the things that happen that, people wouldn't even believe some
Right.
happen. You keep those there as a reminder
Hmm.
constantly. When you get into those negative loops, you can come back to the app and be like, oh, like sometimes I forget some of the things that have happened because you're
Right.
just going about your day to day, and you can go back and be like, oh, like that was amazing. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
that slipped my mind. So
Hmm.
yeah, we have been chosen to present the app at Columbia University in October. We're so excited about
Oh,
that.
yeah. That's tight. Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations. That's
you.
huge.
We're so excited, and we really want to get it out and get feedback and see if it's helping, how it's helping, where it's helping. And then, of course, we're getting new ideas that we didn't even think of, new uses, and it's just blossoming into this beautiful gift.
Yeah. Gift to the galaxy.
Yeah.
These galactic conversations we have. When I met you, I knew you were special. You know what I'm saying? I knew you were special, and this is one of those things that will be able to, go beyond time and space. You're helping people in so many levels at so many layers of themselves. You know, having an opportunity to be able to just be you, to be you with inside these realms. I mean, a lot of people like when I started my spiritual journey, it was really me and YouTube, me talking to my books. You know,
Right?
and that's what we're really supposed to, you know, the age of Aquarius promises us technology that can help us. This is the kind of stuff that we need AI for. You know what I'm
I
saying? This is the good parts of AI. There's other parts of AI we don't need. This is the one that will allow us to grow and to thrive, to build community, to feel comfortable within our skins. And like I said, if you want that Hey voice, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. I'll do as many prompts as you need to get it perfect. That's great, Leanda. Thank you so much for
thank you.
developing and building something like this. And, you know, like I'm sure there's hundreds of apps, thousands of apps that get built, and to be able to be selected for something like that is huge. So, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I
Yeah, for
appreciate
sure.
it.